people have been asking me if I'm okay. And the weird thing is, it's mostly people that I don't really know. Like, seriously, it is teachers and classmates that I literally only interact with in class. I'll just be sitting chilling. They'll be like, "Are you okay?" Well, absolutely not. But if I say that, you're gonna be like, "What's wrong?" And I really don't think you want me to trauma dump on you right now, bestie. I'm in the middle of watching Doctor Strange for the first time, and I'm at the scene where he gets in a car accident, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I don't think I can ever operate again." And I'm watching that as someone who's been watching Grey's Anatomy for forever, and I'm like, where have I seen this before? Then I got to thinking about it. Why do medical shows, why do shows where they have surgeons in it consistently use the trope of, "Oh my gosh, doctor injured and they can't operate anymore"? Because you think it would get old after a while, you know? But then I got to thinking about it. We're flipping the camera because I am. So the first steps of becoming a surgeon are spending 4 years in university and then spending another 4 years in medical school. Medical schools accept the top 2%. So basically, they accept people with a 98 or more average. My sister's university acceptance rate was 92, and it almost killed her to have a 96 average in high school. Medical school will get you a PhD, but it can actually take 4 to 6 years, so that can be almost 10 years. After that, you have a surgical internship. And then you get to do 5 years of residency. And then after that, you have a fellowship, which can be 1 to 2 years. I don't know if everyone does a fellowship, but I know that, like, it's common. So if you think about that, 4 years of university, 4 to 6 years of medical school, that's 8 to 10 years. And then your surgery training is 6 to 8 years. So that's what, 14 to 18 years of school after high school? That's 30 or more years of your life that is spent in school. All because you wanted to be a surgeon. Not to mention the weird hours you get as a surgeon. And especially when they used to do the 48-hour work weeks. Sleep when you can, where you can. Spending all that time sleep deprived from studying, but then they literally enforce you barely sleeping because you need to, like, operate on people. Yeah, no wonder it's so dramatic when they realize, I can't operate anymore. I no longer blame show writers for reusing that trope because honestly, oh my god, you literally spent your blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point. Like, that isn't even being dramatic at this point. Sleep schedule? Absolutely not. Healthy habits at all? No. Who is she? I've spent too much time learning to save people's lives. Yeah, next time I watch Grey's Anatomy and they use that trope, I'll be like, your feelings are so valid right now, bestie. You have your screaming fit. I think I would just die if I was you. So yeah, you can have your screaming fit. I won't blame you. Surgeons are fucking hardcore. How are you guys alive? So today we had an extra rehearsal for my competition dance. It was 2 hours. 2 hours of just cleaning. But, dude, my knee. So we have a shoulder roll, so there's the tiniest little bruise on my shoulder. I'm impressed because usually they're a lot worse. But apparently, that's because all of the bruising went to my knee. Just one knee. Like, bestie, my knee. My knee. You can tell from just looking in the freaking mirror, but there's a good old nasty one here, and it goes here, and then it's on here, and then it's here. There's another one here. It's probably old. But bestie, my other one, 1 or 2 little bruises. What the? Bam. Bestie, my poor knee. My poor knee. There's a way you're supposed to manage them. I would like to know those ways because it's slowly getting worse. Also, my other knee is now developing more. When I'm dancing, I literally just ignore it. It's painful, but, you know, you become numb to it after a while. I'm gonna regret making and posting this, but it's happening, so just let it exist. So when the high school gym goes boom, with everyone inside, in the rubble of their doom, we'll plant this note explaining why they died. We, the students of Westerberg High, will die. Our burned bodies may finally get through to you. Your society turns out slaves and blanks. No thanks. Signed, the students of Westerberg High. Goodbye. We'll watch the smoke pour out the doors. Bring marshmallows, we'll make s'mores. We can smile and cuddle while the fire roars. I was meant to be yours. We were meant to be one. I can't make it alone. Finish what we've begun. You were meant to be mine. I am all that you need. You carved open my heart. Can't just leave me to bleed. Veronica! Open the door, please. Veronica, open the door. Veronica, can we not fight anymore, please? Can we not fight anymore? Veronica, sure, you're scared. I've been there. I can set you free. Veronica, don't make me come in there. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, fuck it! Hey Comet, do you have a partner? Partner, like, romantic? Like girlfriend or partner? Yes. No. Why not? This is gonna sound so bad, but I don't have time. What? Because I have 101 things going on at any given moment, and because of that, time goes by really fast, and my absolute lack of concept of time, because time blindness, ADHD, makes it really hard for me to actually maintain connections. Like, I cannot speak to someone for 3 months, and I'd probably think it was only a week. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea how I still have friends. Because I'm so bad at keeping in touch and communicating. And this is a long-winded way of saying, if any of my friends see this, I'm so sorry if I've ghosted you in the last 6 months. I didn't even realize I was doing it.
Supernatural is not as good as you guys think it is.
It's supposed to be a hot take? You want people to fight you by making a hot take? And your hot take is that Supernatural is bad? No one is more aware of how bad the show is than Supernatural fans. The unfortunate thing about it is it's like a toxic relationship, because they keep doing bad things and hurting you and making you mad, but then they'll like do the one good thing and you're like, oh my gosh, they're gonna change. But then they don't. They recycle the same shit. People don't like it. They're stuck. The finale being a hit or miss was entirely reliant on whether or not Castiel made an appearance, and he didn't. Nisha Collins himself said that the fandom could write a better ending for them. We know. It's so bad.
Supernatural is not as good as you guys think it is.
So I already replied to this? To make fun of the Supernatural fandom? TikTok's really out there making fun of the Supernatural fandom as well. TikTok put a warning on this video. TikTok saw this video of him making fun of Supernatural and put a warning that participating in this activity can be potentially dangerous. I'm in tears. Oh my god. Don't make fun of Supernatural. It could result in you or others getting hurt. I wish I was making this up. Oh my god. So Comet, how are you only attracted to women if gender is made up? I'll be honest, I pondered that question myself, and the answer is, I don't know, I just know that I do. What? I mean, to be fair, like, people ask queer people all the time, why are you attracted to more than one gender or the same gender? And do they ever have an answer? No. And if you flip the question on straight people, do they ever give you an answer other than ranting about biology they actually know nothing about? No. Exactly. Like, plenty of people will say that you experience attraction based on what you want your offsprings to look like, but then people are attracted to people that they can't reproduce with, you know? And the same thing happens with other species, mind you. There's evidence of homosexuality in plenty of other species, so I wouldn't say that attraction is that simple. So in order to understand why you experience attraction to a specific gender, you have to understand why you experience attraction in the first place. And I'll be honest, attraction is also incredibly emotional, and emotions are incredibly complicated. And I feel like people know themselves better than other people know them anyway, so why do they need an explanation? If they say that's who they are, then that should be enough. I think the funniest fucking thing about me and my social anxiety is that I started this medication a few days ago, and I went to look at what the side effects were, and it said that if you develop a rash, you should stop it immediately and contact your doctor because there is a potential for the rash to become deadly. And I have a rash on my hands, so I stopped taking it, but I'm genuinely not sure if I'm more afraid of calling the pharmacy and talking to someone on the phone or of dying. If you develop any sort of rash while taking this medication, please stop taking it immediately and contact your doctor. While it's possible that the rash is harmless, patients have also been known to develop rashes that leave permanent damage and can even cause death. There's no way of telling the difference between harmless or deadly, so it's best to stop taking it no matter how mild said rash is. Well, fuck, I got a rash. Okay, well, I guess I should call the pharmacy and ask what I should do. What if you say something stupid on the phone, though? What? Like, think about how weird it is to say, I have a rash, what should I do? That's not what I'll say. But, you might say it. Well, yeah, but this rash could literally kill me. But you have to talk to people and you might embarrass yourself. You think it's better to risk dying? Well, to be fair, they say that most of the time it's harmless. And they also say that only 10% of subjects develop the rash in the first place! It sounds like the odds are not in our favor! But people, we might die! It's slowly getting worse. I sprained the other knee. My left knee was in terrible shape last week with a terrible bruise, and then yesterday I sprained my right knee. My knees cannot catch a break.
Killed him. That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
And this time, we're gonna get funky.
Series of things my sister has said. Part 4. Waking up and getting up are two very different events. He has taken the fabric of reality and bedazzled it. I feel like a pharaoh. And you are the oppression of time. I certainly have a mouth in the dining room. It's the best place to have a mouth. No, the kitchen's the best place to have a mouth. The dining room is the second best place to have a mouth. I'm a great lamp. I mean, my theory is that you don't need to be electronic to glitch. Because I certainly malfunction. So what I'm hearing is blood pact.
Hey, so if the Ladybug and Black Cat Miraculous are supposed to create a perfect balance, because they are completely opposing powers, creation and destruction, why do you always make Ladybug out to be more powerful? You guys are being misogynistic. Why can't the woman be more powerful? What? Sir, I'm pretty sure half of your episodes could not pass the Bechdel test. The main girl in your story is completely obsessed with a boy to the point that she literally stalks him. And she's a fairly smart girl, maybe a little bit clumsy, sometimes awkward, but can't form a sentence around this boy she likes. You write her to know his schedule by heart, like literally as a stalker, and make up conflicts with Marinette and the other characters if they like Adrian, including her being irresponsible with her ability to transform to yell at one of the people, trying to win over Adrian. But no, saying powers that should create a perfect balance, should be equal, is more misogynistic than that.
Honey, can you be quiet?
It's slowly getting worse. I might have sprained my left ankle. I sprained the other knee. My left knee was in terrible shape last week with a terrible bruise and
yeah, well now your left ankle's in terrible shape. And it hurts to put weight on it.
My knees cannot catch a break. No, I will be honest with you, I do not expect much from this TV show anymore. But because of that, I usually expect a lot from the fandom. Because we're all in the same boat of, wow, I really wish that's not what happened. We all are in the boat of, like, I really thought that they were gonna do something good, and then they didn't. Like, it was right there, and they didn't. So they take it into their own hands and write it. But so far, no one has. They are sleeping on this. Okay, listen, I can't be the only one who was disappointed with Kiriniko. Yes, they did some things right, but they also did plenty of things wrong. One of the ones that is really sticking with me when it comes to Kiriniko is the whole Ladybug being convinced that the Senti monster was an akumatized cat noir. Do you know how they could have used that? Adrian could have finally found out that in an alternate timeline he got akumatized. Ladybug is not one to think irrationally under any circumstance, but if she thought that Cat Noir got akumatized again under any circumstance, of course she would react that way. And Adrian is just sitting there like, what are you talking about? Not only has the show not taken advantage of it, no one else has. Someone please write this.